Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Gemini weekly money and career reading from February 25th to March 3rd, 2024. Geminis, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Gemini weekly money and career, February 25th to March 3rd, 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you are all well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of March. We are now rolling into March. I will announce it the last Sunday of March. I do lives every Sunday, so I'll announce it in the live. If you're interested in connecting with the lives, they are each Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow, I will be reading I'll be doing 3-month money and career projections for April, May, June. A quick check-in. I'll go more in depth in separate readings, but if you're interested, we'll be doing the projections for each sign by sign, a little check-in. All right. And also, if you become a member, lots of cards popping out. If you're interested in joining and becoming a member of this channel, that will automatically give you access to a free question during the live. All right. Here we go. Lots of cards popping out. Let's see what we have. 7 of Swords. Queen of Cups. The Temperance. The Empress. Make sure I get these cards in the right order. 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Temperance, the Empress, the Hierophant. Moving into your new energy, creating here, Gemini. I like it. 5 of Cups. 7 of Cups. A little disappointment here. Now, I would like to admit that I tried one reading right before and unfortunately had a technical problem. So, but I'm reading similar energies here. So it's just confirming this situation here. So we're going to get to that in one moment. Knight of Pentacles. Bear with me. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, lots of cards here. Push this up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And the Fool and the Judgment. My, oh my. So I'm going to put these right here so I can see all cards. The 7 of Swords and this 5 of Cups here is the energy of that disappointment of that person you don't trust or didn't trust or took you for granted or lied to you. That deception, right? That's mistrust of, people getting away with things. And you now are moving into your other options. You have other options, but you have been disillusioned by that person or by that job or by that business deal, whatever it is. And in the preceding reading, I had the Devil, and it started with the Devil. So the Devil can also be attached to this 7 of Swords and this 5 of Cups. In other words, you detaching yourself from an untrustworthy partnership or a job with a manipulative boss, and those or those toxic ties to, to that company, with very rigorous and manipulative people, or contracts you have with a company or with a partner, right? A business partner, or on a project, if you're freelance or something like that, with this certain obligation to stick to it. Even though you're starting to not trust them anymore, or starting to not trust the person, or you haven't trusted them in a little while. I don't know why I'm saying you're starting, right? So if that's something you're feeling, I feel like you're going to get out of that, and with a thorough understanding of what's going on. And in the preceding reading as well, it's like you wanted to find the truth, to push forward, moving on. So here we don't have the truth here, but we have this Queen of Cups, which is all about dialogue, listening to others, that empathy, being open to understand, to receive the information, to discuss and have that conversation or that dialogue, to be able to have an explanation or get an answer, to be able to move on. So whether it's a job you're disappointed in, or a person you're disappointed in within your job or within your career realm, right? Or someone you partnered up with, or people you partnered up with for a business or for a project, you're moving on to something else. You have the Fool and you have the Justice. And here with the Justice, it means that there's a decision that's made. Whether it's justice itself, which it can be, or you making a decision, or the company or the other person. But I almost feel like the universe is sort of pushing everything around to unblock the situation and put everybody in its place, whoever has to be in its place, right? The universe doing its job. In other words, there are no ifs, ands, or buts here. Something has to happen, something's got to give, and a decision is made to put everybody in a balanced position, or at least in an energy where they belong. Fair game with the Justice, right? Everybody is going to be back in an energy, a balanced energy, a stable energy. Therefore, now you can go on your other options. You have several options. Yes, there's that one that disappointed you, but now you can move on to this one, Knight of Pentacles, something you're working on, right? And with this Temperance, taking it slow, taking it easy. After you got burned on the last deal, or on the last job, or that disappointment in that person, it can also be just one person. And it doesn't have to be within the job. It can be also just someone around you that all of a sudden you don't trust anymore, or that is really that's problematic, or putting a damper on things that are going on, right? And so now you're moving into something different, in a slower but more steady and more stable way. A healthy foundation here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance. Slowly but surely, taking your time to build, taking your time to understand what you need, because you're creating with this Empress, and now you're growing. You're growing into you're growing your own business, you're growing into your ideas, your new path, your energies, whatever it is, you're creating. And you also have a much better understanding of what's going on, of what you want to build, on how you want to connect with others, on what you're looking for, what type of job, people, who you need, what you need to build your business, to build your idea, whatever it is. It feels creative with the Empress. It can be creative. Maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a writer, maybe you're a poet, maybe you're a singer, musician, whatever it is, or you're writing a book, something like that. It doesn't have to be. But it feels like now those people you don't trust anymore, that's okay. You're building your own. Justice will take care of them, or the universe is doing its job to put everybody back in their place. Here, it's bringing you balance. Balance, patience, moderation, building, committed to the task, very organized, very meticulous, step by step, budgeting, strategizing, making things happen, but really taking your time. Easy flow. You're sort of, now it's time to recover your flow, to move into this new creative project, or maybe starting a school, or maybe starting training, or maybe going into a path, a company that is more structured, as opposed to just doing that partnership with that person and that not going anywhere, or leading just to someone you don't trust anymore. And so, yes. And it also can be a friend or a family member that led you to something that didn't work out, or that put you on a job, or that gave you an idea, or that wanted to develop something with you, an idea, a project, or something like that, or a side hustle, and all of a sudden you realize, like, I don't trust this person. So here you're getting your flow back, right? And so putting things back in order, back in balance, remaining calm, even if it gets a little stressful. You got this. You got this. You're maintaining, you're managing your emotions. You're not going there anymore, right, Gemini? Although you're sort of more matter of fact than drama, right? But still, if it's someone you knew, a friend, a coworker that became a friend, or something like that, it's not easy to process those energies. So you've learned to keep composed, and even if it's a stressful situation, you're not going to let those little things bog you down anymore. Patience. And it's almost like you've gained a whole new respect for tranquility, for balance, and that's really helping you achieve fulfillment, or achieve this new goal, or achieve these new connections, and to build your new business, to build your new empire, to build your new connections to the next job. Sticking to your guns. I like that. And you have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Queen of Wands. Interesting. So you're really motivated now, and it's almost like you promised yourself, or you're promising yourself to be the person, to be in control. You're not going to trust anybody anymore. You're the one making the decisions. You're the one financing. You're the one finding the solutions, fine-tuning, whatever it is. Even if you're working with other people, you will no longer trust someone in that way that you have trusted that person or that entity, because it can be an entity as well. You're detaching yourself from old ties, pretty much, with the Fool. Letting go. The Fool is that escape, but trusting yourself, taking that leap of faith, going on another journey, going on another path, excited, not really knowing exactly what it's all about or how it's going to happen, because you want to feel free. You want a sense of freedom. You don't want to be tied down by contracts. You don't want to be tied down by anybody, any obligations, any people that tell you, maybe you should do this or that. No, you don't want that anymore. You're moving forward in your own energy with a pure sense of freedom. I like that with the Fool. Time to believe in yourself. That's okay, right? Learning to trust yourself. Learning to trust the universe, listening to your intuition, having faith as you engage in this new path. Or, when I say new path, it doesn't have to be new path, but it's certainly something you're working on, an idea, a project, something you're writing, something, right? Whatever it is, it'll be different for everyone. But you're really letting go and surrendering to the now. This is your time. You're trusting yourself, nothing but yourself, to accomplish all this. So now, the more potential you will allow into your path, as if you were sort of letting go all of that, all of the potential is going to come in. So it's almost like you're experiencing life for the first time, opening up to the world around you, opening up to other opportunities, other people, that person, that energy was blocking you, and the justice is kicking in. I like this. I like this. You're more motivated than ever here. And you have the Empress. You understand. You understand where you stand, where you are, who you are, and it's time to grow. Time to move forward. It's a period of growth, which everything you've done up to now is going to happen now or develop now. Everything you've planted, everything you've worked on, it's going to be like a full circle. So take a moment to reflect on everything, because I think that energy here, that person, that situation was blocking you. And take a moment and sort of offer gratitude for everything you have created so far, so you can continue to build on your energies, your creativities, your ideas, right? And create even more in your life. So allow yourself the time and space to enter this different frame of mind, your personal frame of mind. Ground yourself, right? This is vital for your well-being and your growth, growing into your own and growing into something fair and square. This is something you're going to feel comfortable in. This is not something you feel owed, right? But really something that you're grateful. It's almost like you feel grateful for that justice, right? To have put everything back in order, whatever it means for you. Time for the new. I said it's not a new path. It is a new path with the Fool, but I'm doing the questions and answers myself. But the Fool is about you freeing yourself also to be able to go, open up to all kinds of opportunities and not being tied down to one person, obligation, rules, regulations, whatever it is. You don't want any of that. But it's a bit of an escapism, like, I'm going to go my way now. Bye-bye, everybody. A one-way ticket to somewhere, right? I don't want to deal with you anymore. So it's also about healing past, disappointments, or past, sorry, I'm just picking up cards, past, toxic connections. Yes, Page of Pentacles, money coming in, an offer coming in, offer for a job, or at least there's messages coming in regarding finances. You're hanging on to your money. You are not going to share. You are not going to do that anymore. Maybe you did that precedingly. Now you are standing on your treasure, whatever it is, your treasure chest, your money, your finances, but also your ideas, also your mindset. You're not sharing anymore. Those days are over. And you're pretty stubborn about that. You're not going to go back there, and you're not going to do that anymore. Yes, I love it. And now you have the three of Wands. Your vision is there. You got this. It's time. Time, it's you can plan this out. You have a clear vision. And yeah, coast is clear. Planning to expand, opening up, connecting to the world, maybe traveling internationally, opening up your business, finding a job somewhere else in another country, city, expanding your horizons. You know what to do. You know what to do. And it might get you out of your comfort zone, but that's okay. You got this. You know what to do now. You have your vision. Whatever it is you're trying to grow, create, build, develop, get. Maybe it's that new job. Maybe it's business you want to expand. You know now. 7 of... Well, I'm going to leave it that way. I barely ever do reversals, but the confusion, you're getting out of your confusion. Judgment. Change of destiny. Change of destiny. Whole new perspective here with the Hangman. You've been blocked and waiting and waiting. It's the patience. Yeah, having patience, but also understanding to take a step back at one moment when, you know, it's like I always say that round peg in that square hole, it's just not fitting anymore, not working. Take a moment and, you know, with the Hangman, understanding that this is time to shift and see things in a different way. Different perspective, thinking differently, right? Your vision is different. So if you surrender to this new opportunity, right, it's really a chance to assess and evaluate where you stand on your path, because it's all new. Everything here is new, emerging. You have the Fool and the Judgment. And under there, the Justice. So this is you opening up here to something. Something is emerging. Something that you're probably, you know, you're not going to be able to see unless you allow the time and space. Take your time to let it come in. It's different. It's a different situation. Probably something you're not expecting, or at least not used to working with those type of people, or in that way, or maybe it's international. Maybe you're, you know, it's really a different way of seeing things. Five of Swords, not surprised, battling your way through, bit of ego in the batch, figuring things out, not taking that nonsense anymore. It's sort of no BS anymore, but you're working really hard, very good at what you do, and this is a big turn here in your career. This is a big turn in your even your way of seeing your career, your way of connecting with people. This is a whole new ball game here. You're rising up to something different, more important to you. Maybe taking on more responsibility. It's a rebirth, yes, but it's also new. It's sort of you transforming, a revelation for you. So this can be you finding your vocation, finding you know, going above and beyond. And because you are surpassing yourself in a certain way, whether it be your energy, your ideas, your labor, whatever it is, like you're pushing the envelope, you're pushing to zones you've never been before, to sort of, you know, expand your career horizons and go develop somewhere else. So almost like you can be uprooting and relocating to another country, or you can be starting a whole new career, going to school, getting another diploma, or training for something completely different. It really is almost like a metamorphosis, right? It's happy. It's a happy surprise. You're discovering something new, and maybe I don't think you would stumble upon it, but I don't think that you see right away how important this is going to become in your life, and this is going to change your career, or change your vocation, or change, you know, the direction that you usually go into. And so you're expressing your talent. You are very good at what you do. And so people are seeing you now for what you're worth. People are seeing your talent. So if this is artistic, which it really sounds like it is, and it doesn't have to be, but here it's a big decision to change your destiny so people can see you more. So if you're a musician, traveling, playing in a band, in a group, maybe you're touring. If you're a writer, people are going to see what you're writing. If you're writing lyrics, maybe people are going to pick up your lyrics, right? Whatever it is, it feels like you are seen in a different way, and therefore you can expand your career, your vocation, your project, your art, right? It's something very, very special, Gemini. And it can be just you finding a job or becoming freelance or becoming independent and really enjoying what you're doing, connecting with people you've never connected before, on projects you've never connected before, and really finding something that rings home. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Gemini, weekly, money and career, February 25th to March 3rd. Knight of Wands, yes, the end of a cycle. Clearly, a cycle with competition, with pressure. That is the one, sorry, you're getting out of. And you have the King of Cups. And I love this because you're getting out of that past cycle with a much more stable energy than when you were in it, right? You're getting out of it, maneuvering out of it patiently, temperance, tempo, mindfully making decisions, calmly choosing, listening, and filtering your emotions, not getting overwhelmed as you transition into a new cycle. I feel like there's one more card that wants to come out, Gemini. Weekly, money and career, February 25th to March 3rd. Ace of Cups. There you go. There you go. So that is exactly it. Ace of Cups. Finding that utter joy to work with those people. Utter joy to be in the right group, in the right setting. It's really with like-minded people. So example, again, if you're a musician, or if you're a writer, or if you're a painter, or if you're a dancer, or, you know, you're writing lyrics, writing whatever. And again, it doesn't have to be creative, but it's just an example because aces are beginnings, obviously, but cups are all about emotions, all about creativity. Creativity is sharing emotions. And so here you are starting something you didn't expect. You wanted, it's almost like you wanted it, but you didn't expect it to, or you're not going to expect it to touch your heart, and at that, you know, as much as it does, and change your perspective of your career and change the direction. The whole dynamic is changing here. And so this is the Ace of Cups, the moment where you're connecting to those people creatively, emotionally, opening your heart, but also really feeling at home. Like-minded people. These are people empowering, that are inspiring you. You are inspiring each other. Absolutely beautiful reading, Gemini. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Wow. Okay, well, the magic word automatically is coming as inspiration. So inspired, inspiration, whatever version works for you. If you wish to put your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put inspired or inspiration down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, Gemini. Thank you to each and everyone from the bottom of my heart for supporting this channel, for being here, for pushing me in my journey. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.